Hey guys, it's me, Nimis, and we're gonna go over my issues with Clip Studio Paint, the simple mode. Now here I was recording on my iPad, and this is like the layout here. So I was using this picture and I decided I was gonna use this one instead. This was of a Twilight Sparkle I was gonna do for Inktober that I never finished. So here's some of my problems. You have to like click a bunch of stuff. You have to then click over here with the pencil and then pick the pencil tool. Oh, I got it on the wrong layer. Let me find that. Oh, okay. Yep, I want to delete that. Alright, new layer. Alright, so let me draw a little bit. So do you see how like it does this where it's like kind of jank? Like it's stiff, it's not smooth. I mean, it could be my iPad, but I feel like it's more of a problem with Clip Studio Paint, Studio mode, and Simple mode than it is Procreate, because Procreate doesn't have this problem. Let me find how to go into Simple mode. Here. Like, it's not... I don't even know why these put all these illustrations back up on here. Sorry. Okay, where is that? It's just not very, not easy to remember. Like, I literally spent all day in this yesterday, going back and forth, and I still can't remember where you find it. I know it's not here. Why am I doing this? There it is. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the... Yes. I want to do that. Oh my goodness. I don't want to do that. I just want to go to simple mode. I really hate this. Like, going through all of this just to be able to save, like, I don't know what some of these, like, it's just not intuitive. Finally, I'm back in simple mode. But with the wrong drawing this time, though. And it didn't save what I did, so... At least I can remember how I can get back to studio mode. Alright, can I... Where is... Yep, I need to open another version of this. Yep, that's what I totally need to do. This is helpful. Okay, yeah, I don't care Clip Studio. I need to get that other drawing back. I know, so many unfinished pieces. Like, don't judge me. Don't judge me! I can feel judgment in the eyes of the audience. Okay. Here's the picture. There we go. Export it. There it is. Time to go to simple mode. Yeah. Sure, yes. Alright. Where is it? Where did it go? Bruh. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. I just wanted to show you, like, this is some of the issues that I've had with it. Alright, so I'm gonna save it for realsies now. Alright. No, don't make me choose that now. Alright, I'm gonna go to finally. Simple mode is here. So we're gonna finally draw now.
About damn time.
So it also has this thing with the brushes where it doesn't have all your brushes that are in the studio version, so you have to like transfer them. It is better. It's better. But also, like, I have that transparent watercolor. I have that name changed on my PC version, and it doesn't actually have that like in that. It doesn't have the name change that I did. So I have to just recognize the brush, right? Let me find something. Just none of these have like there it is, the Japan pen. I can't remember the name of the one that I downloaded just for this video either. Because I did it on the PC version. So you also have to do this thing where you have to like go into the individual tool and then like look for it. This is such a pain. This is like so it's like menu studio. And then once you have it from the downloads, you can put it into the pen folder. Alright, so that's the opacity there. And that is the size of the brush. Now we're going to do a little bit of drawing so you guys can see. Oh, I don't like that. That's not a mechanical pencil. Yeah, that kind of is. Alright, I guess. What I remember me using when I was on PC and I mostly drew on my Wacom, I don't really remember it being like that. And I know that this is like a pretty messy drawing, but I mean, it was already messy. This is more just showing you like kind of some of my workflow a little bit. And yes, before you say anything, I know I draw the necks long. I don't know why, I just like it. I think it's pretty. I can't get away from the Disney neck. I just can't. That Sailor Moon Disney neck, it's who I am. So I am kind of okay with how this is working. Now I know that this is like, well, this is your first time using it. It's not. This is my 4th time using it in Access. Like, I did a whole drawing on it. The drawing that you saw at the beginning of the video is the drawing that I did with it completely from start to finish. Alright, so this is coming along okay. She's looking cute. I always liked the designs from the human versions of the characters. I always thought they were really cute. I would have preferred if it was more fantasy than like their normal, like modern day era. Oh, also, see that right there? Look at that right there. I barely touched it, and it made those 2 little lines. Now I'm going to try to make some glasses. But, the line, I don't like that. That's kind of ugly. That's just, I don't know, there's something about that that just isn't my workflow, I guess. See, the thing is it makes different things for things that's just not very intuitive. Like, I feel that it should be a little bit like Procreate, where if you do a gesture, it'll do the thing for you, but instead it does, you have to select a tool which, like, you know, makes you go somewhere else for another tool. So now I'm going to try to add a gradient because I really like gradients, but I'm not sure. Yep, here we go. Back to studio mode. Now see, you have to like go back and forth because not all the tools are available in simple mode. So it's like it's not even made for you to stay in simple mode the whole time. You're going to have to come back to this terrible interface. Like the thing is on PC it don't look like that. Everything is like when you, like for example, when you select like the pen tool and then you click the other thing, everything just comes up because it's all like optimized for that. Now see like those little marks there? Those marks are made with the side of my hand, like not even my finger. So you have to wear a glove because it's not optimized for this. Like, but Procreate doesn't have that problem because it doesn't read. It's just a gesture. It's not a gesture, but it's just a feature where you can just turn it off and then it doesn't read your finger because you're using an Apple Pencil. I also wanted to talk about like how, see like that little arrow I drew, everything is in that lower portion of, I guess, the grid. I'm not a fan of just pictures like this sometimes, especially when you're just switching over because some of these pictures are not very helpful. I do like that you can have as many layers as you want though. I mean, that's the plus. And you get the gradients, which is another plus. But, you know, the fact that I have to do all this just to get good selection because I want to use a gradient, kind of mid. So gradients are the only feature that I'm interested in using. But it has this menu here, and this menu sucks. Like, you have to make your own... I don't even know what this does. So you have to make your own gradient. And that is also not very intuitive. See, it doesn't even have all the material that I have downloaded because it's like, it acts like it's a separate space. So now I'm just going to pick two colors just to make it easy because it's too hard to try to make my own gradient. Alright, I think she had purple and pink. It's close enough. Close enough. Alright, so I'm going to pick foreground to background and time to do the thing. It's also sometimes doesn't oh. Yeah, I don't want that. Alright, now it's selected. Sometimes it also doesn't register the Apple Pencil when you do like moves like that where you long press and hold. I mean, this is nice. This is what I wanted. But see, like, look here. There's no way for me to like add a color in between these except for that little plus, right? And I can't delete them. That's just not available to me. I don't know why. Like in Clip Studio, like in the normal version, it is. And you can't use this in simple mode, even though I think that they should definitely make this available in simple mode. Like that's like the one thing that they have over Clip Studio is that they have gradients. So time to go back. I just think that there's a lot here, and because there's so much, and they just need to optimize this moving back and forth stuff, because it's just, this ain't it. Especially like, look at this. You have all these options. Just pick your brush. Like, it's like, press a button, go to a menu, then go to another menu, then maybe go to another menu.
Since you're here, why don't I introduce you to it? It should keep you busy.
Like, why should I have to select another menu? Or this? Like, what's the point of having this? Like, those should be together. Like, those two little functions should be together as one. Alright, so for me to transfer this over to Procreate, let's see what I can do here. Oh look, it's like a quick share. Oh, but it's only in PNG. Yeah, I don't want that. So see, it's like, it should have a share function that, how can I export this? There's no like share export, there's just quick share. That's only as a PNG. Oh, that's not enough. And then, yeah, now I have to go to here. And then I'm gonna have to go to my gallery. I'm gonna have to do a quick search on my PC for it. Yep, there it is. Oh, that's right, that's not it. That's the old version that it randomly saved a bunch of times. I never delete anything. Ever. There it is. Alright, so now that we have it, look at that. So fluid. Alright, I'm just gonna pick a pencil. I go back here again, so you guys can see the difference. Look at all this I have to do just to get to what I need. Oh, like, I have to do this to get to the store. So you have to go to the store, and then you have to put in what you're looking for. See, it's not even in the main menu list. You have to go through this, like, nonsense. So now let's just grab anything. Well, let's just grab this. And it's going to open in Clip Studio. It's going to close the browser. And sometimes that doesn't work. You have to go down to add a subtool to your downloaded materials. And then add it to the right area. And there it is. Now I have it. That's just... I don't know, man. That's a lot. I'm trying to close it now. But sometimes it also doesn't like to close. So we're gonna go back to simple mode here. I mean, overall, I think that Clip Studio Paint's simple mode is okay. It has the gradients. I'm not a fan of the way that you have to get the brushes. I'm not a fan of the way you have to get to the store. I'm not a fan of moving back and forth between simple and studio mode because studio mode sucks. Not very intuitive. And some of the icons don't match. So it makes sense when you switch from one to the other. I think that if it wants to, really work with Procreate, like, to compete with them, that they're gonna need to fix this up. I'm sure that there's some people who love this and will go back and forth and use this, but I paid for this. I paid for this for a year, and I'm probably going to use it like maybe 1 or 2 times, and that's probably going to be it. Like, I can't imagine going back to this and using it more than once, or I might use the gradient feature, but I can make my own gradient. So, like, I guess that's it. So I'll see you next time, guys. And I hope this helped, and if you're interested in why I became an art YouTuber, it's going to be right there at the end. So, see you next time, guys. Have a good afternoon.